looking live on tape from the TTC. It is hot. It's about 85 degrees today. Today we're at we're heading en route to the Magic Kingdom. We're gonna go buy what I heavily suspect is the last available Splash Mountain souvenir. Gotta give credit where credit's due. Michael K. I don't know if you guys watch him on the tube. He pointed this out. I saw it yesterday evening and I debated whether or not to pop it on over, but Michelle wisely suggested we do it today, so we're here. And so are you. Glad you did. Thanks for joining me. Let's get to it. I know I just did a train video just a couple episodes ago, but so good seeing this baby back on the tracks. That's a great view of the Roy O. Disney. See the conductor up there. Like I said, it was just a couple videos ago. Michelle and I rode the whole circuit on the train, which was awesome. No, I'll walk. We were just talking about taking the train today, but I think I'm just gonna walk. Get some steps in. There is significance to these attraction posters that they go over in Keys of the Kingdom, but no spoilers, right? See a really good line for the peanut buckets, for the popcorn buckets. I see why they have Mr. Toad. I do have a Mr. Toad bucket. Michelle and I got that a while back, feels like anyway, but I'll tell you what I am gonna do though. See if we can't get up here for this parade. Ugh. It was a no-go on the railroad station parade viewing. It was packed and they were roped off and whatnot, but
You didn't talk to me the other day when I was
I will.
You ignored me.
Pop into the Emporium. The old merch search. Always on the lookout. They do have a bunch of 100th merch. I think I've showed a little bit of this merchandise in an older video, but if not, here's just a refresher. I'm sure I've seen those. I do like this shirt. $30. Pretty cool. It has it on the side. Got sizing issue. I like this hat as well.
Castle.
Cool hoodie. Not that cool. Leave that for another day. A lot of the 100th merch for kids. Really gone all out on this 100. A lot of Oswald stuff. Not a huge fan, but I know a lot of people are kind of family.
There is
$50. They had the Christmas version of this tumbler at Cast Connection for $8.99. So hopefully if that doesn't sell well, because I'll pick that one up. Corksicle. Just one by. Seen these stitches before. The Polynesian. But what I don't see is the tractor trailer truck from 2023. And it definitely should be out by now. I've seen it. I haven't seen it in the actual shops yet. So eyes peeled for that. 50th stuff dwindling down. Get it while you can, because it's all going to be gone here in about a month. Not sure how good this is showing up on your thing there, but kind of give you an overview of the crowd levels today. It's pretty dang busy, I'll be honest with you. We just got through President's Day weekend. 40 minutes for Winnie the Pooh. Mine train was a $1.25. And there is a race this weekend, marathon, that typically we've noticed really packs them in. But being on a Wednesday at 2, this is pretty busy. Give a crowd level today about a 6.5 to 7. Pretty darn busy. See a lot of groups too. So you do see quite a bit of construction going on at the former Splash Mountain. You might remember at the beginning of this video, I kind of teased. I said, look, we're going to go to the Magic Kingdom today and buy, in my estimation, the last souvenir that you can buy from Splash Mountain before it does, like a lot of things here at Disney World, eventually fades away. But you can see a ton of scaffolding's already up. The iconic tree still there. But they are wasting no time. I don't even, you get around here and get you a better shot. Yeah, way busier today than when we did Keys to the Kingdom, which was just a couple weeks ago. Pirates was 50, we just walked past there, so again, that'll give you an idea. So it looks like, that's the hill, and it looks like it's scrimmed up. The very top there, right underneath the tree, looks like they've got scrim covering the hole, which makes sense. You wouldn't want an open area if you're doing painting or anything like that on the interior of that attraction, but cannot wait to see what they come up with. I'm sure it'll be awesome. So I'm heading toward the train station in Frontierland. You can still see a Splash Mountain signing and the lightning lane. But real reason we're coming down here is to get that last Splash Mountain souvenir.
I can pick them up.
So this one's tasty. I think you're the long way. Come back.
There it is. The last one. And they're $1 each. We'll go ahead and get all 4 of those. Don't collect these pennies, but I think these will be cool. So that's what we got. I'm trying to get this to focus. That should be louder. See if I can get it to focus a little better there. Got Splash Mountain, Big Thunder Mountain. One of the vultures at the top of the laughing place. And then finally, Rare Rabbit. So right in the old queue would be some wayfinding there at the, as you can hear the construction behind me, but pretty much back in here behind the train station in Frontierland is where you can find this. And in true Matrix fashion, it's a popular place for people to hang out and just sit there pressed up against that machine, making it virtually impossible for me to buy these last minute souvenirs, but I'm glad I did. A little bit better view of the scaffold work that's going on up there now. We're actually behind this on the tour, on the Keys of the Kingdom tour, and it looks like a lot more has been added. They're saying about a year. I'm betting more, but who knows? They put all their resources behind it. Hopefully in about a year or so we'll have a newly themed attraction here at Disney World. I did want to point this out that at the last D23, one of the projects mentioned from Josh Tomorrow is that beyond Big Thunder, they do have quite a big chunk of land that is where the proposed villains area or villains land of Magic Kingdom. They talked about it a little bit. I'm anxious to see if that ever happens, simply because they say a lot of things at those conventions that don't actually hit the dirt, but that would be awesome if you went past Big Thunder and entered a villains land. They've been clamoring for that for years. Cue the steamboat. All right, a little bit of a change of plan. We just left Magic Kingdom. We were like, it's only 4 o'clock. We're gonna pop on over to Epcot. I do want to see the construction progress on Moana Journey of Water. So we'll head over there and check that out. Not to mention it is National Margarita Day. Why not, man? So I did this on purpose. I put this in slow motion mode around this hotly debated construction site that has dominated the landscape at Epcot for going on 3 years now. A couple interesting things I'd like to point out. It doesn't look like they've gotten much done here, which is concerning and confusing. Michelle also brought up a good point. About 1/3 from the left edge of your screen, there appears to be a double or a 2-story building that looks completely gutted. There's no facade. We don't know what that is, and I'm not sure what that's supposed to be. But the bigger picture is this has been going on far too long, and I promise I'll get down from my soapbox in a second. However, look at what they've done in almost 3 years. They pretty much ripped everything out that was there before and have started building, hopefully, some better stuff for the future. If I see another construction wall at Epcot, I might have to hurt someone. Now, this next section is toward the Moana Journey of Water, and it looks like it's coming along very, very nicely. Can't wait to see what they do with all of that. Michelle and I were talking about, it's been quite some time since we've been up front in this park. Normally we go to Park at Hollywood, Skyline Ever, because we spend the most of our time in Epcot in the International Showcase. But it's such a nice day. It is hot, but it's cooling off now, and we were like, let's just go to Epcot. We're right here at the monorail station, so that's what we did. Super busy here as well. To give you an idea, Figment is posted 45 minutes for Figment. I think I'm gonna pass. It's a hard no for me, dog. But I think we're gonna traipse on over to Mexico, get a little libation, maybe a little nosh, a little snack. And we're gonna head there now. So the Festival of the Arts is concluded, and Disney is getting geared up for the Flower and Garden Festival. There's already several topiaries out and about, and Michelle's just commenting how every year it just seems like they get bigger and better. That Goofy is amazing. But Disney loves the festival, especially Epcot, so Flower and Garden getting in full gear. So mission accomplished there. Pretty good view too. We are at the Cantina the San Angel Inn. I went with the top shelf margarita. Michelle got a mango and some chips and guac. And we'll get into that and tell you what we think. That's the chips and guac. And it's very fresh, very delish. There's Michelle's mango margarita. You do not like about this restaurant is it's a fight to get a seat. And it's super loud in here. But the views are good. Chips are super fresh too. My margarita is outstanding. I give it an 8 out of 10.
You should have got yours.
So overall thoughts on the Cantina San Angel. I don't know. Overall thoughts very positive. The food quality is incredibly good for quick serve. The guac was super fresh. They weren't stingy with the portion. Margaritas were very, very good. Total bill was probably about $40, I would imagine. Michelle got a float on her margarita, which was $12.50. I think the float was $3 or $4. My margarita was $16.50. The chips and guac were $10. But Michelle and I were both pleasantly surprised with the quality and the quantity. I mean, plenty to share. I mean, you could eat a whole order of that if you had to, but I mean, we're both comfortably satisfied, content. We're not stuffed, but for $10, that's a great snack option. And the view can't be beat. I mean, the sun is just blaring down. We're approaching golden hour, so we're probably going to start making our way out of the park. And we'll see you in a minute. A little bit better version of the menu board here. Here you could pause it if you want to do a deeper dive. But La Cantina de San Angel. Admittedly, my Spanish needs a bit of work. I speak what I like to call kitchen Spanish. I throw in a lot of por favors and de nadas. So I did find the truck, the 2023 Peterbilt hauler. Collect these because, I have no idea. These are going for $24.99. But wait, Michelle's a cast member right now, 50% off. So even better, 14 bucks, yes please. All right, well I think that's gonna do it from a pretty exciting, fun-filled day here from two parks. Did a little park hopping today. Don't normally do that. What can I say? Might as well while you can. Thanks for joining me. Glad you did. If you liked what you saw, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you hated what you saw, blame the fact that it was 85 degrees the last week of February. Thanks for watching. Keep the parks clean.